Alright, Altars by Kronos, gonna bring you another game here. This is Zombie Disco, but we're renaming it Flaming Zombies. I think that's actually pretty cool. So, buddy of mine's playing on the right. I'll be playing on the left playmat. He's playing Distress. Great deck. He's still waiting for a couple cards for it. So we're gonna see how this goes. So he's gonna start off. Let's see where we at. I won the roll, so we're gonna start off here. And right there you think something big scary is going to happen, but no, I really didn't have anything much in my hand, so he's like, what in the hell is that? That is a 2/2 Headless Horseman. It is a zombie, and it's probably my favorite zombie. Why? I have no idea. Why Ironclaw Orcs are my favorite other creature? I have no idea either. Don't ask. I don't have an answer, but they're kind of cool. But Headless Horseman's awesome. I love the art. I love all the stories behind it. Here comes another zombie. A 1/1 Drowned. A 1/1 Regenerate for 1 black. Yes, it is a zombie, and it is blue. So your white knights and all that stuff that's, protection from black is not going to hurt me. I do play 4 main deck, and I do play a lot of burn. I think mine is main deck is an 11 count burn. So it's basically an 11 bolt plus zombies. That's why we call it Flaming Zombies. It's basically, if you look at a basic counter burn deck, you have your couple black cards. You got your burn package. I play more aggro heavy, so I have more creatures in mine. So I replaced the creatures with zombies, and the 2 blood moons I replaced with 2 discs. And man, does that really help. Basically what I'm finding is I don't main deck the enchantments that make your lands swamps. Those are in my sideboard. So here's where the pain starts. He's going to sinkhole my blue source, which actually screwed me. He was on the fence about taking out my black, but I had another Badlands in my hand. So now I can't do what I really wanted to because I don't have the blue source. So I'm just going to swing in for 3. He was kind of up in the fence because I believe he had possibly a burn in his hand, but he was trying to get me off of colors. I think he went the right route actually, because if I had the 3rd mana, I would have played out like a zombie master, another zombie. Like, it would have been bad. So you can't let me have 3 and 4 mana with this deck. I'll burn you out, I'll kill you out, I'll throw zombies out there, I'll make your life a living nightmare, or I'll throw a disc and blow all your crap up. It's not fun, so... He's going to have 2 cities now. That's going to be a little bit of hurting for him. Alright, there's the untap. Again, apologize for the glare. I didn't realize my mat was messed up. My son Patrick's over there playing with cars, watching cars, so he's all excited. Here's a Demonic Tutor. Now, I would normally go for an Ancestral Recall, or depending on what's in my hand, just different things like that, but I really wanted a Zombie Master. This is what I was going to do the last turn. I was going to Demonic Tutor before, and I was going to play a Zombie Master, but I lost the land, so I couldn't really do much. Because I can always Time Twister all those cards back in my deck, but I really wanted to put a Zombie Master out because I see he's having trouble. So I was trying to basically finish the game creature-wise, just because it would be a little more fun. Plus with this deck, I know the more cards I have in my hand, the worse my life gets. So I'm gonna fast forward here quick. Alright. I grabbed my Zombie Master. I'm all excited because I have a disc, a Zombie Master, and a zombie. So things are going to get very interesting very fast. And because he has 2 cities and a land, I thought I was actually safe there. I figured worst case scenario, he's going to draw the balance, but he would have used it if he had it. Like, I figure things would have happened. There's the bolt. He was asking about the tutor real quick. He likes the tutor. I was fixing my lands there. I don't know what in the heck was wrong with my brain. But there goes the Headless Horseman, my favorite zombie. I'm going to pass with 3. And this is where the unexpected happens. At least for me, it was unexpected. Yep, Dark Ritual. Take a wild guess. Mind Twist. There goes my fun deck. So now I'm losing Scathe Zombies, Zombie Master, and Disc. Yeah, I played 2 Scathes and 2 Headless Horsemen. Just because I gotta play the real Scathe Zombies. I'm thinking of just going to 1 Scathe Zombie. I love Headless Horsemen too much. Now I'm gonna just ping him for 1. Because I know he's gonna have to ping himself with the cities. And he is not going to be able to get rid of that unless I sacrifice it or a plow. Something crazy comes out, but that zombie's pretty much a nightmare for him. It is nice getting regenerating creatures out for like 2 mana. If I draw a Mox or something, I can throw that thing out first turn. So it's actually pretty good. I know I can't regenerate it, but you start wasting your bolts on a 1/1. Those zombies and the other things, if I get 1 or 2 zombies and peg you a couple times, I will burn you out real quick. Alright, there's another ping, but he is in desperation mode because he's playing a time walk with nothing on the board. So that shows me it's desperation and he really doesn't have anything in his hand. So I don't want to give him any more cards than he has. I'm going to try and draw into something and take him out. This was me just trying to fix the camera, but I realized that I need to fix my desk, so I apologize. There's another 2 ping for an Underworld Dreams. Again, that shows me a little bit of desperation. I drew my 3rd Badlands. Yeah, real excited. I'm going for a playset there. I'm going to swing for 1. I forgot to take my 1 on my dice, so I wanted to make sure I took my Underworld Dreams. I still have an issue when I play online sometimes. It's hard when I'm not looking at the person across from me. I like to see the cards. It's easier for me to do it. I'm still kind of new-ish to online. That's it. That's going to be the pass. So I'm going to take my damage, draw my card, forget to untap, and there's the attack. Do a whole lot of nothing, and pass turn. I don't remember what I had in my hand. I think it was a counterspell or something goofy. Might have been a Wheel of Fortune. Something I couldn't use because of Underworld Dreams. I think it was an Underworld Dreams the more I think about it. Or a Wheel of Fortune. But this is what I was afraid of. If I Wheel of Fortuned, I would have gave him like 1 or... He played main decks 4 Black Vices. So I might have killed myself by Wheel of Fortuning. So I decided not to. But somebody main decks 4 of them. I don't want to give them a new hand. I'd rather just take the 1 point of damage and swing for 1, put him on 4. And if you guys play any old school at all, everything's pretty chill. And yes, sometimes we miss things. Even in tournaments, sometimes we miss little things, like little triggers. Nothing is meant maliciously. 90% of old school players are just chilling out, having a great time. So there's my draw 3. I'm going to try and kill him right now. I'm going to play a land. Swing for 1. bolt him in response. And this is where I'm trying to find which card I had. There it is. I'm going to counter spell. And that's game. Because he's going to have to take the one from the zombie. Alright, let's go to game 2. Alright. He's going to start off with a City of Brass, a Mox, and an Ankh. That's not good for me. I'm going to attempt to share the damage. I know it's going to cost me, but I'm gambling that he doesn't have a lot in his hand either. I'm going to play my Mox. So now I just need one more and I can get some basic stuff out. Doesn't really matter what the land is. I'll be able to play most of my smaller things. But unfortunately I drew one of the 3 swamps I have in my entire deck. I think I have 4 swamps in there just in case Blood Moons. And that's where I was kind of wondering. I did take the damage, but see how he did not play land? He played a Mox. So now I took him off all his color sources. So the gamble played out. I'm going to try and spread the wealth here. I'm going to chain him down. I want to keep him somewhere near where I'm at, but I want more lands out. The only thing I'm afraid of is his other combo pieces coming out, because that will make my life a fucking nightmare. And right there is a problem. City of Brass. Because now he can do all kinds of crap and hurt me. I expected stuff to happen, but nothing happened. So, passed a turn. I'm apparently having mental difficulties at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm doing, apparently. Alright, we're going to play a Chaos Orb out. I was going to wait and do it later on his turn, but apparently Artifact Blast is something I did not expect to be main decked. So there go. Well, I think he actually sideboarded that in, but there goes the Chaos Orb. So there goes my little plan. And here comes Black Vice. Not much yet, but pretty soon I'll be taking some damage if I don't get some kind of threats out here. I need to draw something or else I'm dead very soon. There's a city. I have to take the damage, but I need blue. I love that little Tatooine sunset on there. I think that came out really well. There's a bolt. And like I said, I'm trying to keep him around where I'm at. And there's a Time Walk. I am going to lose another one for the Time Walk. So I should be at 11. Apparently I'm special and did not fix my dice up there. I always catch back up most of the time. There's times I forget, and yes, I do miss things like everyone else on this planet. I have 3 in hand. I have absolutely nothing, which again, that shows you kind of desperation there. But I was trying to take an extra turn because I really want to get something out before he sinkholes something else. Yep, there we go. I realized I forgot to tap. I tapped my city and didn't take my damage, so. And there's a balance. Hits keep on coming. It's a big old punch to the throat right there. I'm going to take 3 damage. I'm going to Psionic Blast him to put him at 5. Now I have 2 cards in my hand, so it's going to force him to discard. He doesn't have the double black, and he's too low. So he's going to discard 2 sinkholes, which is kind of what I was afraid of. I have to sack 2 lands. I'm hoping just to draw a lightning bolt or something to take him out. I don't want to keep the city because now I'm afraid I'm going to freaking kill myself. So I really just want to draw one of the incredible amount of burn I have left in this deck. And it looks like I'm at a bunch of nothing. That's it for me. Pass with 3. Not a lot of exciting stuff going on there. Let's see what he's got. In order to take care of what he did, it kind of wiped him out of threat range too. There's 4. Do I have anything to do at all? At this point, I was like, where in the world is my burn? Alright, decided to play an Underground Sea. Go to 6. Alright. This is probably a bad move. But I had 2 lands in my hand. Looks like I got a Underworld Dreams, Mana Barbs, and something else I couldn't quite see. I was hoping to get something out of that, and I got nothing. He found another Mox. I was hoping to find a Mox or something. At least get some burn and kill him on my turn. But there's a Black Vice. And a Shatter on the Mox. That just shattered my dreams. There goes the Sonic Blast range and the Lightning Bolt. So now I'm kind of, oh crap. I think I only drew 1 Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I have, I believe, 8 left. There, but if I had the Mox, it would have been a different world. So my thought was to shatter. I wanted to shatter the Ankh because I wanted to play another land out. I know I'm going to be dead from the Black Vices regardless, because he took my Mox out, which took my 3 lands, so I can't do what I really, really wanted to do. So here he's just kind of talking about it, and we kind of came up to the same conclusion. The Vices and the Ankh are going to kill me anyway. So being at 5, I only needed 2 spells to kill him. And with the amount I have left in my deck, it was very difficult that I didn't find something. So there goes the Ankh. I did not play a land. But I have to take the damage from both Black Vices. And there's the 2 red sources I would need. I'm going to do a single bolt, putting them down to 2. There it is. I got nothing. And I still have a bunch of nothing. So that's it. He won round 2. Let's go to game 3. All right. Final game. Let's see what happens here. He already drew his. I was trying to shuffle as much as humanly possible. There's a volcanic island for me. A Mox. Let's see if I have a drowned. Nope. I'm going to put out a Chaos Orb. I have a thought process here. And let's see if I get to use it. Alright, City of Brass, Dark Ritual, Sinkhole. How did I didn't think that one was coming. And there's a Black Vice. Again, there's a reason we call that deck Distress, because it does. It makes you hurt with everything you do. I'm going to play a City of Brass. There goes my 3-drop. What am I going to do here? I'm going to flip on his city, I believe. I don't really care that much about the Black Vices. Perfect flip. And there's a strip. And that tells me he doesn't have any extra mana sources. If he did, he would have stripped my city. So I'm going to lose a life and bolt him. Because I kind of smell a little blood there, and we'll see if I can take advantage of it. There's the drowned. I missed a land drop, which is not good. But that drowned, if untapped, is going to be a problem for him. He's got nothing, so he's going to pass. I'm going to play a Badlands. Now it's even getting worse. I'm going to play a Zombie Master. Lose a life. Drop my dice. Swing for 1. He's got to get rid of that Zombie Master. If I get one more Zombie Master out, pretty much nothing can die on my side of the field. So he's got to do something. There's a Chaos Orb. And a pass. He's going to have to get rid of that Zombie Master. So there's a 4th land. Now I can do some things. Let's see what happens. I'm going to attack for 3. Putting him at 12. I believe I have some burn in my hand. He's going to flip that orb on my Zombie Master. I kind of knew that was coming. Let's see what we got here. I love that playmat. One day, hopefully, I have enough to get a playmat like that. Beautiful. There goes the Zombie Master. Can't let me have Swamp Walk. That's not good for you. Alright, untap my little 1-1. I'm going to draw another card. I'm going to chain you to the face, because I know he doesn't have double red. Swing for 1. He's down to 8. what we got here? Oh, there goes the time walk. I'm going to say no to the time walk. I want him to be tapped. So I'm going to take that ping. Go to 16. He is going to burn me. He was actually going to burn the zombie, but he forgot it was black to regenerate, so I let him take that back. I'm going to untap my zombie. Draw my card. Now I basically have a free turn to kind of do what I will here, and hopefully I draw something or have something to do. I'm going to Sonic Blast for 4. I'm going to take 2, going down to 14. I think he missed a ping before. This is where we were confused. I was like, wait a minute, did I do this? But no, I already did the 4. So I should be on 14. But I kind of confused myself. Yep, I believe I should be at 14. I was making sure he took the 1. And now we pass. Let's see what he got. ATOG. And a pass. ATOG ain't gonna do much with the drowned out. What's wrong, Papa? Oh, you don't want cars? Okay. Let's see what I got here. Alright, sorry about the pause there. I had to help my kid out for a little bit. Alright. As y'all know, he is nonverbal, so sometimes it's hard to understand what he's trying to tell me. There goes a bolt to the face. Brings me down to 11. I'm going to Wheel of Fortune, even though, yes, I do know that there is a Vice out, but I have 2 mana open already. So I should be able to kill this right now. There's the chain. Does it do it? Yep, no blue blast. All right. That's it. Flaming zombies, everybody. I'll do a deck tech soon. But if you have ideas for zombie stuff, just hit me up on Discord or chat message, anything you want. I wish everyone the best of luck in life. Hope everyone has an amazing night. Good luck.